Okay, everybody, welcome to my page or my YouTube channel. My name is Heidi, and I am a LipSense distributor or Senegence independent distributor. Full disclosure. So I'm just going to do a quick video today to show you some of the products that I personally love, so that you can kind of get an idea and a feel for how they work. So October is coming up, so we are, well, not coming up, we're here. So in lieu of Halloween, I am going to be doing a upper and bottom lip, two different colors to kind of show you two of our really cool Halloween colors. So let's get started. So first thing that I'm going to do is cover up a couple of these spots that I have on my skin. So one of my favorite things, if you have a lighter tone of skin, such as myself, are Candlelight. This is a shadow sense. So this is a liquid to powder. And basically it comes in a wand like this. And this is amazing for highlighting, concealing, under your eye, pretty much your all-around go-to. So I'm just going to blot that on to conceal these little spots here. And then I'm going to use more of a flat brush like this. I just want you to watch and see how well. I have never found a concealer that goes on as smooth and as soft as this and doesn't like ball up in kind of like in the dry parts of the skin or the scabby stuff or anything like that. So just blend it. And I've already lotioned my face, done my full skincare regimen. So a lot of people don't realize that Senegence actually has a full range of skincare products that are amazeballs. Most people don't realize that. And I use them all, and they are amazing. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is under our eyes. So a lot of people have blue discoloration, dark bags, anything like that. So for lighter complexion, such as myself, if you have a darker complexion, you could use the Mocha Java, which is a great tan color, which I actually use in my eyebrows. So these things are amazing. They are so multi-purpose, you guys. This is like your all-around multi-purpose tool in your makeup arsenal. So I'm just gonna blot that under my eyes, and then to give a little bit of highlightation, is that a word? Highlightation. I'm gonna use the Pink Opal Shimmer. So it's just a really light pink shimmery color. And I'm just gonna put a couple little blots of that under here as well. And that's just gonna give a little bit of nice light shimmer. Again, for more golden tone, you can use the Mocha Java Shimmer, which is also a really beautiful color. So if you have darker skin tones, we did not leave you out. You can use those instead. And then let me find my, oh, there it is. It's sitting down on the bottom. So I like to use like this kind of angled brush here. And I'm just basically going to blend that under my eye and pull down in a triangle. And you can just see how much light that brings to underneath your eyes. Oh, almost started to dry there. So once these shadow scents, once you set them and let them dry, they are waterproof. So the nice thing that I really love about them is I'm a nurse by trade. So I work 12-hour shifts. And the thing I love about them is, you know how you get like that liney, creasy buildup of shadow right here several hours into your day? Yeah, this doesn't do it, which is crazy to me. So, okay, so I'm just gonna drag that under there. Now we have two different face products that we have. We have the, call it the CC Tinted Moisturizer. So we have it in light and medium. We don't have a dark yet, ladies, so I'm sorry for darker skin tones. We've left you out so far. Oh my gosh, this like hair action right here. Don't mind my hair, this is not a hair tutorial. Okay, my hair is a mess today. Hashtag mom life, wife life. Okay, so don't mind that. So we have the CC tinted moisturizers, which are super great, especially coming into the winter time. They have all of our, sorry, I'm having a total mind fart right now. They do have our Senegence Blend anti-aging formula in there. So that is a kinetic enzyme that they use that basically works with the basal layer of your skin and wakes it up, shakes it up, and gets it to come forward faster so that those cells that come up are more hydrated, younger, fresher, and so it helps with fine lines, wrinkles, even skin tone, stuff like that. It's in all of our cosmetics, in case you did not know that. Then we also have a full range of foundations. So we have our anti-aging foundation, which has extra, not oils, but extra hydrating, like vitamin E, vitamin A, that kind of stuff in there to just help moisturize the skin. So if you have acne prone skin, I would recommend probably just the regular foundation. If you do not have acne prone skin and are over the age of 40, I would recommend the AA foundation, the anti-aging foundation. Either way, both foundations are amazing. I actually use the anti-aging foundation. I'm only 33 and I do tend to have acne prone skin. And I have not had an issue with this foundation, which is crazy to me because every foundation I've ever used makes me break out like crazy. So the last facial product, as far as, your face goes, we have our pearlizer, which this stuff, you guys, is liquid gold in a bottle. And that also comes in a basic, I shouldn't say basic, that's a terrible word. It comes in the regular foundation. It also comes in the anti-aging foundation. So again, if you have perhaps younger skin or don't need the extra hydration, then I would get the non-anti-aging. But you can see they are a little bit different in shade. One's a little bit more bronzy and the other one's a little bit more pearly. So the non-anti-aging is a little more pearly, whereas the anti-aging is a little bit more bronzy. But these are amazing. You can mix those with your regular foundation. You can use them with just your moisturizer to give yourself a glowy dew. You can use them as a highlighter, which is what I use them for and is my favorite personally. So, all right, we're gonna get started with my foundation. So I'm gonna use Dewy. So one of the amazing things about, and I just pump this on, and FYI, I am not a professional makeup artist, y'all, okay? I am a nurse by trade who likes to look on point for her husband and while I'm at work. So the other cool thing about a lot of our foundations is you could actually do 2 colors of foundation. So if you wanted, you could use a darker color foundation for highlight, for contouring, and a lighter foundation for highlighting. I don't get that involved into it, but I know some girls do and they really like that look. So I'm just going to use an oval brush to blend. Our foundations, you definitely need something to apply it with. If you just go to apply it with your fingers and rub it on, you're probably not going to be real happy with the way that it looks. You definitely need a brush of some sort to apply. One of the nice things about our foundations is that they color match 3 shades up and 3 shades down. And we do have dark foundation all the way down to like some of the deepest skin tones, which I really, really like because a lot of foundations don't go super deep and dark, and our foundation line goes really pretty dark. And this stuff, again, once it sets, is waterproof. So this stuff, you guys, I've worn white turtleneck sweaters. Again, being a nurse, if I have to wear a mask, a lot of times what I would find is that my foundation would rub off right here on the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose. And so after wearing a mask, you'd have to go back and like blend out your face because you looked ridiculous. And the thing that I really love about our foundations is that it absolutely does not do that, which is amazing. So you just blend that there. Okay. And you can just see how even that makes your skin tone. So people ask, what would you consider your foundation? I would give it, like, just when you blend it with an oval brush like this, I would give it probably a 75% coverage. If you want a more covered look, then you could do more of a flat brush like this. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so if you wanted a more like 100% coverage, you can totally do that. You would just want to use more of a flat brush like this and do more of like this type of technique. Or if you want, you can use the color correcting tinted moisturizer, put that on first as like a primer, and then use the foundation, and you would get a really solid coverage on that. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of like what our shadows can do for contouring. So I'm going to use the Mocha Java. And literally just draw it on. I know it looks a little crazy, but don't worry, we're going to blend. So again, I'm just going to use like a blender brush and take it back. And gives you like a really nice, you know, contoured kind of cheek line there. The other thing that I love the Mocha Java for is to do brows. So I'm just going to brush those up real fast. And again, I'm not a professional makeup artist, so yes, I know there's probably better ways to do this and whatever. But if you're like me and not a professional makeup artist, this is still very doable. So I'm going to take my Mocha Java. I'm going to pull the stick out, dab it on there, okay? And I'm just going to start just kind of drawing and filling in a little bit right there. And then I'm going to come by and just draw in a real nice line there. And then I'm going to brush it down like this, okay? And I'm going to draw a line on the top part to just give it like a nice definition on the top side. And again, I'm just touching. So a little bit of this stuff goes a long ways, ladies. Or guys. All right. And then I just kind of come through and just fill it in the middle real fast. And again, the really nice thing about the shadows is that they are waterproof. So once these dry, which takes about, I don't know, a minute or two for them to fully dry, like this stuff is set in stone. So you can kind of see the difference in that brow versus this brow, right? So way more definition in this brow. All right, so we're gonna do the same to the other side. So I'm gonna brush this up. Okay, so we're gonna do, again, touch it. So again, these shadows are so universally used. All right, so I got that going. I'm gonna brush it down and I'm gonna get that top half. All right, and then brush it out. I always seem to get this one a little better than this one. I'm not sure how that happens, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so now that we got that going, I'm going to do a little bit of cheek color. So for my cheek color, I'm going to use one of my very favorite. This is our Mulberry. It's a great like mauve-y pink. It's one of my all-time favorites for a shadow and also a cheek color. The really cool thing about our cheek colors, you guys, or our shadow scents, is that you can mix any of the colors. So there's, I think, 25 shadow colors. You can mix and match any of them. You could even like take this Mulberry, which is clearly a matte, put that on your hand and like mix it with the Pearlizer or the Pink Opal Shimmer, or even with the Sandstone Shimmer Pearl, and give yourself more of like a pink effect. So maybe I'll actually do that for you guys. So I'm going to mix these. I'm just going to put for my cheek color here. So literally just stripe it and stripe it. Okay. Crazy, right? And then just blend it. Okay, so it gives you a really pretty, like, mauve-y pink cheek with just a little bit of dewy shimmer to it. Okay, so again, I'm gonna draw that cheek on. Take my Pink Opal Shimmer. Stripe it out. Take, again, one of my round brushes. And then just blend it a little bit down into that contour line that we drew earlier. Okay, that's super pretty, super subtle, super pretty. Might blend this one down here just a little bit more. Got a little pink there. Okay, and if you want just a little bit more like shimmer on the top, you can come back and draw a little bit of that on there, right? And then come back with more of a softer brush like this. And just dab and blend, and it gives you a really pretty, like, pink shimmery highlight right there. Just right on your cheek, okay? So, super pretty, super subtle. Okay, so I'm gonna set the foundation and the colors with our translucent powder. So this stuff's super cool. So it comes in a tube like this, okay, with a retractable top. And the way that it works is it comes with a lid. So you can slap the lid on, twist it, and it twists and locks. So this is great for on the go. It comes in a natural powder, a pink powder, and a bronzer. The bronzer is killer. On days when I have like 5 minutes to get ready, I will literally do lashes, lip, and the powders with a bronzer and the pink on top, and it gives you just like a great natural cheek color. So then you untwist it, pop the lid off, right? The way to get this to work, a lot of people don't know. You pop the bottom to get the powder to come up to the top, okay? So you just pop like this. You can kind of see it like steaming out. And I'm just gonna come through and kind of set my foundation kind of in my T-zone and under my cheeks. Oh, got a couple of loose little hairs there from the brush. It's a new brush, so it still sheds a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna set that such, and then twist the lid back on. Okay, and do I have my, my snow? I don't have that snow color over here. Okay. Nah. Just brush up my eyebrow there just a little bit more. All right. So for a really pretty eye, I'm going to use our Shimmer Copper Rose. This is one of my favorite colors, y'all. This is such a pretty color. I'm gonna use kind of a little bit more of like a stiffer type of blending brush for this. So for this, again, I'm just gonna take my brush and gather up some product on there and just brush it on. And the really cool thing about our shadows, you guys, is that you can layer them. So once this dries, you could go back over with a completely different color and layer. They're really blendable because they start off as a liquid. So you can blend into other colors if you like. Look how pretty that color is. Oh, it's gorgeous. Catches the light like, oh, it's like liquid chrome, copper. Chrome silver, so it wouldn't be liquid chrome. Liquid copper. Copper gold, I should call it. And I like to pull these colors all the way under my eyes. So Halloween is coming up, you guys, and this would be such a killer color for any Halloween outfit. If you like more of a like black smoky eye, we have an onyx color that is black, which is amazing for an eyeliner. And then we also have like this really gorgeous denim blue color that you could use for a smoky eye as well. That would be gorge. All right, so I got that eye going. So again, I'm just going to like touch my brush to the wand and pick up some of that color. Not a lot, guys. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff, which is great because a tube of this will last you forever. Make sure I'm even here. All right, and again, I like to pull my color into the corner and under my eye for a little bit more of a dramatic look. And the really important thing with these is just to blend them until they dry, okay? If you just blop a whole bunch of color on there and don't blend it, then you may get some creasing. But as long as you blend that until it's dry, you will not get any creasing. All right, pull that up in the corner there just a little bit. All right, super pretty, super, super pretty. Okay, so for up here, I may just pull in a little bit of the Sandstone Shimmer Pearl, which is a beautiful kind of light golden. I'm just going to use kind of a fluffier brush here. Just touch it to the applicator. So if you guys can't tell, I'm like a shimmer queen. Love me some shimmer. Can't get enough. They will bury me in a coffin bedazzled. Or an urn, I guess. I don't know. But that is just like, look how pretty and shimmery that is. So you can use that just to kind of help blend up that color a little bit so it's not quite such a harsh line. I'm gonna come over here and do the same. Super pretty, right? Mm-hmm. You can just kind of see, and you can also see where we put in that pink shimmer there on our cheeks. How it's kind of catching the light real subtly there. It's really pretty. Okay, so now that I got that on, I'm going to go in with a liner, and I think what I'm going to use for this to give it maybe a little bit of a dramatic effect is I'm going to use the Denim, which is a super dark blue color to kind of contrast this coppery gold. So it's a matte blue. So again, I'm just going to take a liner brush and touch it to the tip of the applicator, twirl it in there, and I'm going to come in and line this. Okay, get a little more on here. And just come back through and darken that up a little bit. And these are so soft, you guys. Like the color is so smooth. And soft and liquidy. So I don't know if you can kind of see that liner color there. But that blue against the gold is super, super pretty. So I'm going to show you one of the other things that I love about the Shadow Sense when you use it as a liner. Okay. How many of you guys go to do your waterline under here and it is the worst? Yeah, right? So we got a little bit of our product on there. We're going to come across and we're just going to lay that, okay? Now just look at how easy that transfers onto your waterline and how much color gets on there. And I'm not having to irritate my eye, scratch it back and forth. I'm not going to poke myself in the eye with a pencil. And again, this will be waterproof and will literally stay all day. And so many girls do so many cool Halloween looks with these shadows, like drawing on their face and doing all kinds of like really cool skeleton stuff with the black. All right. So I'm just going to pull that through. So I just touch it to that to pull the wing and then just lay it down coming across. Okay. So look at how pretty that blue is with that contrast against that copper gold. Okay. Now look at the difference between those two eyes. Okay. Huge, huge difference. So again, I'm going to come across and do my other eye. Oh, I touched a little down right here, which is fine because we're going to come back and do that part anyway. So okay. So we're going to do this. So you can see how layerable these are, because had that not dried and they weren't layerable, it would just be, you wouldn't have a blue line at all. It would just look like a hot mess. Okay. And again, just touch that down on your eye there. So I need a little bit more product. Let's kind of run it out there towards the end. Okay. So just twirl a little bit more there. So doing your waterline, you guys, is so easy with this stuff. And it is such a pretty color. All the colors are to die for. They are gorgeous. All right. So I'm just gonna pull my wing out there a little bit, right? So I have a little bit of, so I'm gonna take like a little bit of a stiff brush right there and just blend out that little bit of blue that I got right there in the corner of my eye. And voila, gone. Okay, so look how gorgeous. And if you wanted to, you guys, you could even, if you wanted a little bit more of a smoky effect, you could draw underneath and just blend a little bit with this brush. Oh, smack my elbow. So like if you wanted to, you could come underneath, draw that line, and then take a blender brush. And blend and give it a little bit more of like a smoky effect. If you like that, more so than having kind of like a harsher blue line like that. So I could do it to the other side here. So get a little bit of product on there. Sweep a little under there. It doesn't have to be any neat or pretty or anything. Take this blender brush. And blend. See, look at how pretty that is. I need a little bit more on this side. Uh-oh. Okay, so now that we have that blended really pretty underneath our eyes, I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna curl my eyelashes because I use our Lash Extend and I have crazy long eyelashes because of that. Okay, I'm back. So curl my eyelashes because I use our Lash Extend and my lashes are crazy long. So a little tip with curling your lashes, I like to get the very tips first and then go back in and get closer to the base of my eye. And I usually go like outer, forward, and then middle. So that way you make sure you're curling the whole lash and you don't have just like a thick, harsh, square line up the middle of your lashes. It's more of like a pretty consistent curl. And so I'm gonna use our regular black mascara. We do sell a combo mascara. So if you have short lashes or really thin lashes and you want to build those, we do sell a combination mascara. So you put on around your lashes and then you put your mascara on top of it and it creates like crazy huge full lashes. So this is just our regular Lash Sense in black. Our mascara is waterproof. And it is waterproof, y'all, like for real waterproof. Okay, so do my bottom lashes here first for you guys. And I love this mascara. If there is anything that you're gonna get outside of the lipstick, the mascara has gotta be it. Because this stuff, I am a mascara connoisseur. You name a mascara, I have tried it. And this is one of my all-time favorites. I've tried Clinique, Lancome, the Better Than Sex stuff, the Kat Von D, you name it. I've tried all the cheap ones. Origins, I've tried them all, guys. And this stuff is the best out of all of them. So you can see how long my bottom lashes have gotten since using that Lash Extend product. So you guys want to start at your base and wiggle out. I know a lot of people like to get the top part of their lashes, but I feel like when I do that, I lose the curl of my lashes. So I actually don't get the top parts of my lashes because then I find that they don't curl as much. And I like a curled look. I have to be kind of careful doing this because my lashes are so long that a lot of times they touch the top of my eye. Which if they do, it's no big deal. You can just blend it really fast. Okay, I think I managed to not get any. So one of the things I really love about our mascara is that it goes on so incredibly smooth and does not clump, and it just coats and fans without weighing down my lash. So you can see, I mean, look at the difference in my eyes, you guys. Okay, that's just mascara, okay? Look at that, just mascara. So, I mean, it almost looks like I have false eyelashes on. Because this mascara is so crazy good. So I'm going to come across, isn't that wild? I mean, just look at the difference in that. So I'm going to come across and do my other side now. I know, I can't believe how long my bottom lashes are getting. Might actually even have to like stop using the lash extend for a minute on my bottom lashes because they're getting so crazy long. It almost looks like I have fake eyelashes on my bottom lash because they're getting so long. Okay. And what's really amazing about this makeup, you guys, is it's like I would never go through all of this effort to have makeup that rubbed off within a few hours. Because what's the point, right? I have a busy life. I'll wear this to work where I'm touching my face, wearing masks, doing all kinds of sweating. Nursing is stressful, y'all. I'm in the emergency room, so mine's like extra stressful. All right, so I got a little bit of mascara on there, so I'm just gonna blend it out, okay? Boom, done. So, I mean, look at how like crazy dramatic those eyes look. Just like, oh, they're so gorgeous. So I can get up here a little bit closer so you can just kind of see. Yeah, crazy gorgeous eyes. I'm still working on perfecting the brow. I'm not quite there yet, but I'll get there eventually. One of these days, I'll have like on point brows. But until then, this will work for me. So, all right, last thing we're gonna do, you guys, is put on our lip sense. So really important, the application process of lip sense is really important, okay? There's a lot of videos out there of people, you know, critiquing it, whatnot, and not putting it on correctly. And so this is a huge part of it. So the biggest thing is you always want to clean your lips before you put on your lip sense, okay? Like, look at how much stuff, I don't know if you can see it with the lighting, how much stuff comes off on your lips. So lip sense creates a bond to your lips, the skin of your lips. And that's why it works so well. And anything that you have on your lips, your own natural oils, your lotion, your sunscreen, makeup, obviously, will create a barrier between you and your lip sense, and that will prevent it from getting the long-lasting wear that you're looking for. All right, so once we get that all cleaned off, let those bad boys dry. Okay, so I'm gonna do two separate colors today to show you how cool these are. Oh, I got stuff all over one of them. Where is that coming from? So we're gonna do She's Apples on one side, and then we're going to do, sorry, let me look at the camera. We're gonna do She's Apples on one half, and then we're gonna do Blackberry on the other half. So Blackberry, for those of you guys who don't know, has been out of stock for like over a year, which is so crazy. It is this gorgeous black lip color, but it also has a little bit of a purple sheen sparkle to it. So it is like gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous lip color. So first thing you always want to do is shake your lip sense before you use it. What that's going to do is it's going to disperse the color into the alcohol that is in the lip sense. So yes, there is alcohol in the lip sense. So that's why some people are like, ooh, it kind of tingles. It's kind of hot. That's normal. And that is the alcohol evaporating off of your lips. It's that process that allows it to bind to your skin that gives it that long wear. Okay, so you pull it out. This is way too much product, you guys. Way too much product. So you're going to take your applicator tip and you're going to wipe it off, okay? Thin coats. We're going to do 3 very thin coats and we're going to let it dry in between. All right. Now notice how I'm not going back and forth a whole bunch. Don't do that. If you do that, the color will start to pick up on itself as you come back and forth, okay? So now we're gonna do blackberry on the bottom half. Again, way too much product, okay? We're gonna wipe all of that product off, okay? Okay, and make sure you get your waterline really well. So for a darker color like blackberry, I'm actually gonna come across and touch up the bottom here. So make sure you get a straight line, okay? All right, you're gonna let that dry. So while that's drying, we're gonna go back and do the top half with She's Apples. The first coat is always the hardest because you have to, kind of make sure you got the shape of your lip right, all that kind of stuff. Once you kind of have that, the next applications are a lot faster. And you do not rub your lips together. Obviously, you wouldn't do it because I had 2 colors on, but even when you're doing the same color, you do not rub your lips together. All right. And for ladies who like a really crisp line, we can go back in and touch that up. So don't worry, any mistakes that you make, wait until the end to correct, okay? All right. So like I kind of need a little glitch there. Don't worry about that. We'll get that after. Okay. I'm gonna get the top half here. 3rd coat. All right, so this orange color is really cool. You can just wear by itself. Honestly, I really like it. All right, Bronco Nation. All right, so now I'm gonna come across and do 3rd coat on the bottom. Oh, try not to touch the lips together, sorry. Trying to talk to you and not do that at the same time. All right. So we're gonna let that dry. And then what we can do is come back with here. And behind it. Okay. So we're gonna take our remover, which comes with your starter kit. Oh, see, it's transferring a little bit. I gotta let it dry. And you're just gonna touch to the wand here. Okay. And wipe off that excess oil, okay? All right. Crisp line, okay? So, let that dry just a little bit longer. All right. And then we're gonna come in with just gloss. This is part of your starter kit as well. You're just gonna come in with some gloss and gloss it. Yeah, that's right. Go ahead and rub them together, ladies. Non-transferring. So if you guys are super into lip art, like I know some ladies for Halloween like to do like, yeah, you could draw like pumpkins on your lip. You could draw like bat wings or all kinds of cool stuff for Halloween. Well, you would never be able to do that with regular lip color. Never in a million years. So that's one of the really cool things about LipSense, guys. Rub those bad boys together. Color is non-transferring. Ooh, non-transferring, guys, okay? 100%. Like literally take that black and that orange and then the black and then the orange. Yeah, nothing. Right? Show me another product that can do that. There are none. Okay. Ooh, last thing I do want to show you guys is we do have these amazing glitter glosses. They come in pink, gold, and silver. So this one is the gold glitter gloss. Oh my gosh. So I'll just throw that on top of here real fast so that you can kind of get an idea of what this looks like. They are so incredibly pretty. Oh, yeah, that's right. Gold glitter gloss on top of this is so gorge. Okay. Holidays, Halloween. The gold glitter gloss on top of the blue red for Christmas. All over it, guys. All over it. Just look. See if I can get a little closer here. At how gorgeous that is. On the orange and the black. It is just absolutely to die for, you guys. Okay, so that's my video for the day. This is like just some super sexy, on point, Halloween, fall makeup. Clearly, I probably wouldn't go out with two colored lips, but hey, who knows? I might feel a little frisky. So if you like the products, message me. I'm also, my Facebook page is Heidi's Lip RX. or you can email me at Heidi'sLipRx@gmail.com, or you can check out my direct website at Senegence.com/Heidi'sLipRx. That's me. So if you like the products, you guys want to get hooked up for Halloween, now is the time. Get these colors in while they still last, okay? And I'll check in with you guys later.